to take a little bend in our knees, keeping the hips tucked forward, and we're going to just reach from one side to the other. So the key here, we're keeping those knees bent slightly, and what we don't want to see is those hips popping out to the side. We want the hips staying nice and still. Give me 5 more. 5, good. 4, 3, keep that little bend in those knees the whole time. Last one, you're going to bring that other arm up to meet it at the top. We're going to come up onto those toes and slowly down. Same one more time, up onto those toes and slowly down. From here, we're going to swing. Swing and round, nice. And again, swing and round. From the side, if you look, I'm sticking my bum back. I've got a nice flat back. And then I'm circling through the shoulder joint. 6. Taking your time, just work through your own pace. If you can go faster, go a little faster. 3 more. 3, keeping that nice flat back. We've got 2 to go. 2. Last one. Perfect. We're coming up again onto those toes and slowly down. Nice. Taking the feet a little wider now, so we're taking them sort of mat width apart. Hands are coming onto the hip, a little bend in those knees again, and we're hinging the body forward. So pull the shoulders back and hinge that body forward as far as you can until those shoulders round. Again, from the side, we're seeing a really nice flat back. What I don't want to see is this. If you get to the point where that's happening, just stop there. So just find that point of resistance for you. We're going to do a tiny bend and a tiny stretch in those legs. So really just waking those hamstrings up this morning. 6 to go. 6. Take your time here. Pull the shoulders back. 5. Really good. You've got 4 to go. 4. Pull the shoulders. 3. Good. We've got 2 to go. 2. And last one. Perfect. Hold that position. I'm going to swivel around. We're going to reach those arms out, keeping the elbows up in the air and bring it back. And again, keep the elbows up by your ears as much as you can and back. 6 to go. Keep the elbows up. Keep that little bend in those knees. 5. Good. We've got 4 more. Elbows up. 4. Good. 3. 2 to go. Keep the elbows right up. 2. Nice. Last one. Hold it there. You're going to bring your 2 hands together. And we're going to reach through those legs. So we're going to squeeze through, keeping that little bend. And we're going to squeeze back. So we're using the core. We're not bouncing. We're not using momentum. 6 to go here. Use that core. Squeeze every time. 5. 4 more. 4. Really good. 3 to go. 3. 2 more. Last one. Perfect. Take your time. Bring it back up to the top. Really good. Megan's mama, can we see the twerk again, please? I hate you said. You don't want to see it. Don't encourage that. Right, feet are shoulder width apart again. A little bend in those knees. And we're bringing one hand on the hip. We're reaching to one side. So again here, we're really focusing on keeping those hips nice and still. We're not kicking the hip out and bending the arm over. We're making this part shorter. 6 to go. 5 more. Keep that little bend in those knees. We shouldn't see them locked out. 3 to go. 2 more. Last one. Perfect. From there, you're going to bring the other arm up to meet it. Bring them together and give it a nice stretch. Should feel a really nice stretch along that side here. Bringing it to the opposite side. Bring that hand down. Let's go from there. 7, 6. You know what you're doing now. Keeping them hips nice and still. The knees are bent. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. Other arm comes up to meet it. Stretch it away. Enjoy that stretch at the top. Bring the hand to the top and to the top of your back. So from here, little bend in those knees. We're saying swaying side to side. Again, trying to keep those hips as still as possible. So we don't want to see this. We're not waking any muscles up doing that. Swaying side to side. 3 more. 3, 2 to go. This makes me dizzy looking at the camera. Last one. Good. Drop the hands down and keep the same movement. So the chest is staying up and open. You can reach a little bit further now. Still keeping those hips nice and still. 3, 2 more. Good. Last one. Perfect. From there, we're going to roll those shoulders forward and a nice big roll back. You're going to take one hand to the shoulder. Keep that little bend in those knees. And we're going to work through your range of your one shoulder joint. So we're just doing some nice big circles. What I don't want to see is this one moving. So again, keep this really square to the front. And we're just working through that shoulder mobility. Yours might be slightly smaller than mine or bigger than mine. So those circles, just try and work through your own range. Don't worry about looking at how far mine's going. Just listen to your own body. 2 more here. Really good. Last one. Keep that little bend in those knees, remember. Opposite side. Take your time. Circle it back. Really nice, especially if you've been working at home. Just get some movement through all the joints before we start. 5 more. Taking your time. 4 to go. Good. 3 more. Keep the hips nice and still. Little bend in those knees. Last one. Perfect. Take both hands onto your shoulders now. We're going to bring those elbows in as close as they can together and circle them both out. So elbows come in. Keep them touching as long as you can. Circle them both out. 6 to go. Again, keeping that little bend in the knees here. 5 more. Really good. 4 to go. 3 more. Taking your time. Work through the range. 2 more. Mine really grind on this, so don't worry if you can hear that grinding or feel it within the joint. Last one. We're going to hold them here. We're going to drop your arms out to the side. And we're going to go for a little bounce. 7. Keep that little bend in those knees. 6. 5. Good. Stick with my timing. 4. 3. 2. Really good. Last one. We're bringing it down now. Keep the same movement. We're just waking those shoulders up. 6 to go. Keep that little bend in the knees. 5. 4. Really good. 3. 2. Bring it back up to the top. Going as fast as we can now. Go crazy. 7. 6. 5. Keep it going. 4. Even faster. 3. Nothing else moves. 2. And relax them down. Really good. Roll the shoulders forward and roll them back. Really nice. Morning, Neil. I can see you there today. You're going to take that palm. You're going to really push the floor away. So really push it away. Turn the head there and lift the chin slightly. You should feel a nice stretch all the way up through there. Again, another nice move if you're working from home. Perfect. Opposite side. If you're feeling a bit of tension through the neck throughout the day, just stand up and give this a little stretch. Perfect. Bring it back to the front. Palms are facing forward. Looking over the shoulder towards the back corner. Again, keep those shoulders nice and square to the front. If you want to push this one back slightly, you'll feel that stretch a little bit more along there. Opposite side, looking over that shoulder. Palms are still facing forward. And then from there, we're semi-circling that chin. Bring the chin down and up to the side. Chin's down, touching that chest and up to the opposite side. Give me 2 more there. 2. And last one. And relax. Really good. Right, we're going to start with an upper body section. So, if you've got weights, grab hold of those. If you've got 2 water bottles, 2 tins from the cupboard. Ellie, I know you've got a band. You can use your band. Anything that you've got at home that's just going to add a little bit of weight to this movement. Just grab hold of it now. Got your tins, Mum?
Got my tins.
Tins of beans never come in handier. Don't stockpile them though. Right, so we're taking these. What we're going to do is, I'm going to turn to the side just to show you correct form. So we're going to bend the knees, stick the bum out. I want a nice flat back. So we don't want to see this. I want shoulders pulled back and a nice flat back. And then from here, we're popping the hands out in front. We're going to row those elbows back and then slow and control on the way down. Nothing else in the body is moving. Slow and control on the way down. We've got 6 to go here. 6, nice and slow. Keep that nice flat back and keep the control. 5, try and stay with my time. If you can, 4 to go. 4, nice and slow. Really good. We've got 3 to go. 3, slow and steady on that way down. We've got 2 more. 2, nice and slow and controlled. And last one, slow and control all the way down. Really good. Right, this time we're bringing it up to the top and we're doing a tiny little pulse there. We should be squeezing those shoulder blades together. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, keep the elbows tight to the body. Squeeze it back now. Hold it there for 8. Squeeze them shoulders together. 6, 5, 4. Squeeze, keep squeezing. 2, and relax them down. Give yourself a little rest, a little shake. Really good. So the most important thing there is just keeping that back flat. So if you feel like you're rounding off at some point, just come up a little bit higher. Exactly the same position. Let's go. From here, this time, we're going to keep the arms straight and push them back. Nice and slow on the way down. So we're keeping them straight, pushing back. Slow on the way down. We've got 7 to go. 7. Slow and controlled. 6 to go. Nothing else in the body is moving. Good. We've got 5 more. 5. Slow and controlled. Really good. 4 to go. Keep that back nice and flat. Good. 3 more. 3. Slow and control it down. We've got 2 to go. 2. Really good. Last one. When you hold it up there now for that little pulse. 8. 7. 6. Keep them arms nice and straight. 4 more. 3. 2. Hold them up. 8. 7. Deep breath. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And relax it down. Really starting to feel those triceps working. Good stuff. Right, we're going to join them things together now. So what we're going to do is we're going to row. From that row position, we're going to stretch back and then row down, all right? So we're adding those things together now. Remember, keep that back nice and flat. All ready? So that bum back, shoulders back. Let's go. We're going to row, press, row, and down. 7 to go. Row, press, row, and down. 6 more. Row, press, row. Keep the elbows tight. Row, press, row. 4 to go and almost there. 4, press, row, and down. 3 more. 3, press, row, and down. 2 more. 2, press, row. Keep them elbows tight to the body. Last one. Press, row, and down. Really good work. Give your legs a shake. Give them arms a second. And I'm going to give you one little challenge now to finish off. Something that we can work towards over the next few weeks together. So we are going to, same position. Getting to that position, we're just going for that row. What we're going to do this time is come up onto those toes. So we'll want to slow the movement down. We're going to stay on them toes. We're going to pull them elbows back and slow and controlled on the way down. My balance is gone already, looking at myself. Right, are we ready? We're going to give it a go. We're going to try for those 8. If you lose your balance, that's absolutely fine. Just bring it back and try and carry on and join in. Are we ready? Find that position, up onto those toes. Let's go. We've got 8. Slow and controlled. 7 more. 7. Keep that form. Just because we're on our toes, don't lose the form. 6. Really good. 5 more. Pull them shoulders back. 5. Nice and slow. 4 to go. 4. Really good. Keep that control. We've got 3 to go. Don't lose that shape in the back. We've got 2 more. 2. Slow, slow, slow. Last one. Stay up on those toes. Slowly down. And well done. If you smashed out all of those 8 without landing off those toes, really good work. Give yourself a second, grab a quick drink, and then we're going to head to the bar or the chair or the kitchen worktop, whatever you've got. I'm going to rename the class. The kitchen chair. Good. Everybody ready? You got your space? So, what we're gonna do today is that side-on work. So, if you're facing, that's gonna be a bit, okay, yeah, that's fine. So, if you're facing me, you want your outside hand and your inside leg bent. We're gonna be working this outside leg. All right. So the key here again, we want to see the bum tucked under, so we don't want to see bums tucked out. We want to see those hips tilted forward, shoulders pulled back. So we've got a really nice straight spine. So we're taking that little bend in that knee. We're bringing that leg out to the side. Now, if you've done bar before, you'll know I don't want to see this when we're out at the side. I want to see this. I want to see those hips nicely in a straight line. So from here, all we're going to do is just lift that foot and lower it down. Again, on that lift, we're not moving those hips at all. My hips are staying exactly the same. So if you were to look at me to there, you wouldn't know anything was going on. 6 to go. Really good. We've got 5 more. 5. Good. 4 to go. 4. 3 more. Those of you that do my bar classes, Katie, take your hand off the bar. 2. And last one. Good. We're going to go for that little crunch. Little crunch, little pulse. 7. 6, keep that nice and still. 5, if you want to give it a go without holding on, feel free. If you're a beginner, keep that hand on there for that little bit of support and just to keep the correct position. 3, 2, last one. Now what I want you to do is hold the leg exactly where it is. We're going to do a tiny bend back from the knee joint and kick it forward. So everything's staying still just to that knee. Slowly back and slowly forward. 7 to go. 7. Really small. I don't want to see big movements at all. 6. 5 more. 5. Again, we're keeping this nicely in line. 4. We've still got a little bend in that standing leg. 3. Really good. We're going for 2 more. 2. Really small. Last one. Really good. From there, we're going to do a small circle back. So we're doing a tiny circle with that outside leg. 7. See how my hips starting to come up? Keep it tucked down. 5. 4 more. 4. Really starting to feel the burn now. 3. Really good. We've got 2 to go. Keep that control. Nice smooth circles. Last one. We're coming forward with that leg. Taking your time. 8. 7. I've got sound effects in the background from my mother. 6. Good. That's how I know it's working. 5. 4 more. 4. I've been saying on this that it's great to not hear the moaning. Now I've got it. 2 more. 2. Last one. You're going to hold that leg where it is now. We're going to bend and stretch the standing leg. 7. Take your time. Stick with me. 6. Really good. We've got 5 more. Keep this line. 4 to go. 4. Really good. 3 more. 3. Fight through the burn. 2 to go. Nearly there. Last one. Now from here, stay in the same position. We're going to come up onto that toe of the standing leg. So the one that's closest to the bar or what you're holding on to. We're going to lift and lower from there. 8 and lower. 7. If you need a rest, take that rest, but join back in. 5 more. I can see you. 4. Good. 3 to go. 3. It's really burning now. 2 more. 2. Really good. Last one. Hold it out there. We're going to bend and stretch. Last little bit. 7. 6 to go. Try and stay strong. 5. Really push up onto that toe. 4. Keep the heel up. 3. Keep this line. Shoulders are back. Last one. And relax everything. Give everything a little march. Give them legs a little march out. You alive back there? Right. Give me a little moment. I'm going to rotate my bar. So we're going to do the same thing but on the opposite side now. Woo! Bar rotated. Morning, Anne. Nice to see you here. No, that's Anne. Lauren's mum, Anne. Say hi to Mum, she's doing it too. Right, so we're going to go for the same thing now but on the opposite side, alright? So, taking that support where we need it, we're going for that little bend in the standing leg, taking that opposite leg out. Now remember those important things. The bum is tucked under, the shoulders are pulled back, and we're just keeping that position the whole time. The burn is real, Lucy, love that. Right, little bend, keep the hips tucked forward, taking that outside leg. Remember now we want this nice and flat, don't want to see hips lifting up. So from here, we're just going to lift and lower. We've got 7 more. 7 and lower. 6 to go. 6, keeping it nice and slow. 5, really good. I'm pulling this way a bit more. 4, good. 3 to go. 3, keep the outside hip down. 2 more. 2, really good. Last one. Now we're going for that little pulse. 8. Good. Katie, take your hand off the bar. Keep it going. Keep that little pulse. 6. Good. We've got 5 more. 5. Good. 4. Don't want to see that outside hip lifting. 3. 2 more. 2. Last one. Hold it still now. We're going for that little bend back from the knee. So hold that leg nice and straight. Tiny bend from the knee. Tiny stretch. Tiny bend from the knee. Tiny stretch. So keeping that chest up and open. 5 more. Really good. 4 to go. 4. Keep that little bend in the standing leg. Don't forget that. It's really important. 2 to go. 2. Perfect. Last one. We're going for those slow and steady circles. So we're circling that leg back now. 8. Really good. 7. Keep that little bend. 6. The slower and smoother those circles are, the better. 5. Really feeling the burn now. 4. Don't stop. 3. Pull the shoulders back and chest up. 2. Last one, we're going forward. If you need that break, have it and join back in. 8. Keep it going. 7, really good. We've got 6 to go. 6, take it slow and steady. 5, really good. 4 to go. 4, taking your time. Keep the hips tucked down. 3, 2 more. 2, we're circling forward here. Last one, hold it there. We're going to come up onto that toe. We're keeping a little bend in that leg even when we're on the toe. We're going to lift the outside leg and lower. 7 and lower. You've got 6 to go. 6, really good. Pull the shoulders back. 5, nice. You've got 4 to go. Keep the hips tucked. 3 more, almost at the end. Come on, we should be shaking by now. 2, really good. Last one. Here we go, bending and straightening that standing leg. Keep the heel off the floor. 7, don't let the hip lift up. 6, we're almost there. 5 more. 5, really good. Keep that heel up. 4, come on, 3 to go. 3, almost there. 2 more. 2, last one. And relax, give everything a shake. Really good work. You're going to take one leg over the other now and push that knee away. Spend a little bit of time in that position. What have we got? Geraldine. Feeling the burn this morning. Those hips don't lie. Caroline, I know. Can you feel that burn? Take the other leg. One leg over and push that knee away there. Feel that stretch. Doing really good. One more little leg workout. And then we're going to move on to those abs, or that core section. Right, I'm going to redecorate again. Reorganise the room. Yeah, you can go wherever now. Perfect. We're going to sit on our bums now, so don't worry about where you are near the bar. If you can lean against something, that's really good. If you can't, it's absolutely fine, but if you can, that would really work. Sarah, good to see that you're here. Sarah Crowley. Mom, give her away.
Hello, Sarah.
So what I want you to do is sit down against something if you can. If you haven't got anything to lean against, that's absolutely fine. Mine's going to move slightly, so I'm just going to use it there. A little, so sit against the cupboard. Perfect. So what I want you to do, you're going to use that support. I want your bum tucked. If you're against a wall, I want your bum tucked right back to it. If you're on a chair, you can lean and hold on to it. If you're on the bar, if you're sitting against the work surface, you can hold it behind you. So you can hold it behind you there. If anyone can see Mother. So find where that's comfy. So that bum is really nicely in line with the lower back. Don't want to see sort of sitting away from the position. If you don't have anything to sit against, just support yourself here. So we're trying to keep everything in line. You're just going to support yourself with your hands. And all we're going to do here is just simply, easier said than done, lift one leg and lower it down. Good? So, you're going to lift and lower. Have a little practice there. I'm going to just tilt this down. So we're going to use those quads now a little bit and also the lower abs to lift these legs. So,
like that.
Try and lift the leg up, yeah. There you go. Are we ready? So we're just going to go for 8 alternating legs. Just 1 second at a time. Stick with my timing. Let's go. We're going to go 8 and down. 7 and down. We've got 6 to go. 6. Nice. 5 more. 5 and down. We've got 4 to go. 4. Really good. 3 more. 3. 2 to go. You're going to lift it up. 2. Last one. And relax it there. Now, lots of people there can't lift their feet as high. It'll come with time, and the more practice you get, it's just your body sending those signals down to the areas that you want to move. This time I'm going to lift and hold each one for 4 seconds. So we're going to really start to feel it now coming into those quads. Are we ready? You can do it even if it's an inch off the floor, just try and hold it up. Let's go. We're going 4, 3, 2, and down. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and down. You might start to feel that shake. 3, 2, and down. We're going 4, 3, 2, and down. We've got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and down. Come on, Mother. 4, 3, 2, and down. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and down. Last one. 4, 3, 2, and down. Starting to feel that shake coming in there. A little bit more difficult, trying to add a few more seconds on there. So that's really good. We're going to make it that tad bit harder. If you need to, this time you can simplify it down. So I'm going to lift, flex, point, down. If that's too difficult, just simply lift and lower for me. But I want to see still moving, still keeping up with my timings as much as you can. Are we ready? Let's go. So we're going to lift. We're going to flex those toes. We're going to point them and bring them down. Opposite leg. Lift, flex, point, and down. We're going to lift, flex, point, down. Lift, flex, point. We're going for 4 more. We're really working those quads now. You can feel them burning. And down. Lift, flex, point, and down. 2 more. Lift, flex, point, and down. Last time. Lift, flex, point, and down. Relax it there. Give them legs a shake. Feel it in the quads, Mum?
Yes.
Yeah? Good work. Last challenge then. We're going for 8 seconds on each side. Stick with me if you can. Are we ready? We're going to really get to that burn now. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're holding for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Mind shaking. 3, 2, and relax. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax. And again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax it down. Give me 1 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax it down. Give those quads a little bash. Really good work. Good work. Right, we're going to move down now. Yeah. Are you doing this, Rob? Rob said his pigeon legs are burning. Pigeon. More like little chickens. If you can, grab a cushion now. Grab one. If not, it doesn't matter. It's not important. But we're going to use these cushions underneath our lower backs here. So sort of in between your lower back and your bum. We're going to again redecorate, yeah. So you can see me. So we're going to lie down now. We're going to use those lower abs today. I'm going to really focus on those lower abs. You really need to have a think about this position and really concentrate. I'll do it mostly side on so you can see what's going on. So, you don't need this at the moment, the cushion. Leave it at the side. We're going to use it in a little moment. So what I want you to do is lay onto your back. And we're going to really, really focus on those lower abs. Where's my head? There it is. So, all I want you to do is bring those feet into your bum as close as you can. And now I want you to pop your hands underneath your lower back. There's a natural arch there. I want you to just pop your fingertips underneath there. Now, I want you to really think about putting pressure down. So I don't want to see your bums lifting to put this pressure down. You're going to use those lower abs and engage and tilt the hips and really squeeze weight onto that. Can you feel it? So you're just going to squeeze your weight down. Feel it? Feel it? It's a hard one to do at the beginning, so just have a little practice here. We're going to think about engaging. So you're really going to feel those fingertips being squeezed on by those abs. And you want to keep that pressure down now and hold it there. Keep that pressure down for 30 seconds. Keep squeezing. Now, a lot of people hold their breath when they're doing this, so I want you to really concentrate on breathing deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth. Don't lose that tension on those fingertips. Keep it there. Don't lose the tension. Keep squeezing. We've got 10 to go. Keep squeezing that weight down. You should feel those lower abs starting to get a little bit fatigued now. 3 more. 2. Last one. Relax. When you relax, you really feel that back arch right up. That's really good. So if you've got that, that's really good. We're going to do it one more time just to make sure we're all engaging in the right way. Of course, it's difficult for me to know from here if we've got it. So if you've got any questions or you want me to do a video on this specifically maybe, and send them over. Same thing again, fingertips are coming in underneath that lower back. Feet are as close to your bum as possible and we're engaging that lower back, so we're squeezing our weight down onto them fingertips. We don't want to lift the bum up. We want to keep that bum down, keep that squeeze really good. So we're tilting the hips forward. We're really squeezing that weight onto those fingertips. Keep breathing, don't hold that breath. Give me 5 more here. 4, really good. 3, squeeze it down, 2, and relax there. Perfect. Now we're going to take it to the next step here. So exactly the same thing. I want you to really think about squeezing that weight down. We're going to start with our knees up this time. So you're going to squeeze that weight's down, and what I want you to do is slowly pushing the foot away, just so that toe touches the mat, and then bring it back up. What you'll find is, once you're bringing that leg away now, my back naturally wants to start lifting, as you'll see. So you really have to work hard to keep that lower back down. If I lift my arms up, you can see my lower back, and the toes are touching. The hardest part is that bottom hitting the floor and then bringing it back up. So like I say, what we don't want to see is this, and the back coming off the floor. We're really engaging those hips right down. Keep that fingertips underneath. That's the way you can tell. I'm just going to do 8 here. Again, deep breaths as we go. So put that pressure down. Let's go. We're taking our time. Really, really slow. Keep it down. The toe touches and slowly back up. It should be difficult at the bottom. If it's not difficult at the bottom, you're not doing it properly. Check out those lower abs. Have a little feel of those. Are they feeling a bit more tense than usual? That's what we want. Keep going. We've got 5 more. Keep the hips tucked under. 5. Slowly up. Keep with my time if you can. 4. Taking your time. Really good. Squeeze them abs down. Really keep that pressure down. Have a little think. Is the pressure the same as it was at the start? Give me 3 more. 3. Hips are tucked right under. Really good. We've got 2 more. 2. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Really good. Last one. Squeeze them down. Squeeze that back down. And relax there. Really good. Good work. Give it a little second. You should start to feel that in the lower abs. Again, if you don't, maybe it's something you just need to have a little practice on outside of class times, just to get used to that, because it's really good to engage those muscles. Right, we're going to take our cushion, last little bit of ab work, and we're going to pop it underneath our lower back. So we're just going to create a little bit of instability here. So it's sort of under your lower back and under your bum as well. So bring it down more. If you see mine, it's sort of lower back and bum. What I'm going to do is, when I lift my feet up here, I shouldn't be really stable. It should be, obviously it's not as good as the balls that we use in the, yeah? We just want to add a little bit of instability here. Again, we're going to do the same thing, so I want you to really think about those lower abs, tucking the hips right under, squeezing those lower abs, and all we're going to do is straighten those legs to 45 and bend them down. Keeping those abs tucked. So try and straighten them out to 45 degrees and then bend them down. Good, 6 to go. 6. If that's too hard, just bring the angle a little closer to your body. 5 more, but ideally we want that 45 degrees. Really squeezing those lower abs down. 4 more. 4. Really good. Squeeze it down. We've got 3 to go. Squeezing those lower abs. No arch in that back. 2 more. Your back should be really squishing that cushion. Really good. We've got the last one. Hold it there. Hold it that angle. 9. 8. Squeeze the lower abs. Stick that back down. 6. 5. We're nearly there. 4. 3. 2. And relax everything down. Really good work. Take that cushion out. Pop it to the side. And then gently pop your back onto the mat. Bring your 2 knees in towards your chest. And just give your back a little bit of time to reset there. Really good. Time's flying today, guys. We've got the floor bar to finish. And then a nice stretch out. Right. So we're rocking onto our side now. So I want you to lay onto your side. Make sure you can see me. So we're laying on your side. Yeah, you're fine where you are. Just face me. Face the other direction. So we're lying onto our side here. You're going to relax this arm down nice and straight and relax the head onto it. We're going to bend the bottom leg. So the bottom leg and the hip are going to be in line. And we're going to bend that back as your support. And then this top leg's going to be straight. So I'm going to move this way a little bit. Top leg's nice and straight so you can use it. So what I want you to do, keep hold of the hip here. Don't want to see rocking them forward and backward at any point. So we're just keeping hold of this hip. If you need some more support, you can use your hand on the mat here. And stick with my timing. Let's go. We're going to lift and lower. 7 to go. 7 and lower. That leg's nice and straight. We don't want to see really big lifts like this. We want to see just a small couple of inches. 5 more. Taking your time. Stick with my timing. 4. Really good. We've got 3 to go. This is the last bit of work we're going to do today. 2 more. 2. Really good. Last one. And we're going for a little pulse here. Let's go. We've got 8. 7. Now try not to let that whole body rock. 5. 4. 3. 2. Hold it there. All we're going to do is that tiny little bend back from the knee. We did it earlier when we were standing. We're going to do the same here. 6. Good. So if you look down, the leg's staying exactly where it is. 4 more. Really good. We've got 3 to go. 3. 2 more. 2. Last one. Good. Now this time I want you to keep the exact same position. Bend it back to 90 degrees and hold it there. Little pulse up, little down. 7. So that leg's in line with that bottom leg now. 6. 5. Keep those hips nicely together. 4. Good. 3 more. 3. Really good. 2. Last one. We're starting to feel it in those hips now. Little pulse here. We've got 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. Really good. 3. 2. Pop your hand onto that mat now. We're going to bring that whole leg as it is right up in front of the body and then kick it back to where it was. 7. Control. So what you don't want now is that body rocking forward and backwards. 6. So if you need that hand on the mat in front of you. 5 more. 5. Really good. We're starting to feel those glutes working. 4 more. 4 right up. Kick it back. 3 to go. 3. Almost there. Fight through the burn. 2 more. 2. Kicking it back. Taking your time. Last one. Hold it up here now. Hold it there for me. 7. 6. Use that mat if you need it. 5. 4. Nearly there. 3. 2. Try not to rock those hips forward. Last little push. We're going to stretch out. And back. 7. And back. Keep it going. 6. And back. We've got 5 more. 5. Stick with my timing. Good. We've got 4 more. Can you straighten it right out? 3 more. Keep it off that floor. Good. 2 to go. 2. Nearly there. Last one. You're going to hold it out. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Relax it down. Give your bum a bash. Really good work. That wasn't easy. Good work, guys. Right, we're switching sides. Going to the other side. Rolling over like a whale, as you do. Nice view for the camera there. Right, down we come then. We're going straight in for that other side. Remember you set up the bottom leg's bending back at a 90 degrees, but it's staying in line at the thighs. Relaxing down here. We're using that top leg for the work. Are we ready? I'm going to just sit up like so. Let's go. We're going for 8. Nice and slow. I'll move this way more. Can you see my feet? 7. Nice and slow. We've got 6 to go. Take my time. 6. Nice and slow. 5 more. 5. Good. Like I said, we want those hips in line. 4. We want to keep a couple of inches. We don't want to go really high here. 2 more. 2. Really good. Last one. Now we're going for that little pulse. Let's go. We've got 8. 7. We don't want the body moving. 5. 4. Really good. 3. Last little bit of work, remember. 2. Last one. We're holding it still. Tiny bend back from the knee and kick. So nothing else moves. From that thigh, everything's nice and still till it hits the knee. 5. Kick. 4. Really good. Tiny movement. 3 to go. 3. Really good. 2 more. 2. Last one. Perfect. We're bringing it back to 90 degrees now. It's in line with that bottom foot. We're going to lift and lower there. We've got 7 to go. 7. Keep the control. 6. This is when the hips start fatiguing now. 5. Taking your time. 4 more. 4. Good. 3 to go. 3. We're almost there, guys. 2 more. 2. Last one. Put the hand onto that mat in front of you. We're bringing the leg right up and kicking it back. So keeping its bent position. 7. And back. That's it. Bring it right up. 6. And back. We've got 5 more. 5. Really good. 4 to go. 4. Nice. 3 more. 3. I'm just laughing at your position, Mum. 2 more. 2. Last one, you just got your ass to the camera. Hold it there. 7, 6, 5. Hold it up in front. 4, 3, 2. Last little bit then. Get that leg out in front and back. We've got 7 more. The thighs staying where it is. We're bending from that knee. 6. You should really be feeling it now. 5 more. 5. Come on, guys. Please don't give up. 4 to go. We're at that last hurdle. 3 more. 3. Really good. Come on, Rob. You can do it. 2 more. Last one. Hold that leg out. You've got 8, 7, 6. Have a look at the hips. 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax it down. Give that bum a bash. Really good work. That was a tough final bar, floor bar piece. So really good if you got through that. If you didn't, then have a little think about it, and next time we do it, try and push a little bit further. Right, we're just going to go for that cool down now. Nice little stretch. It's going to take those legs into the most comfortable position for you. It doesn't have to be really wide. It can be in here. And all we're going to do is reach those arms up. So as if someone's pulling our arms from up there, pulling nice and tight, and hinge the body forward. So like I always say, I don't want to see this. I want to see nice hinged body. So those elbows are staying back by your ears. You're hinging from the hips doing the movement. Bring it back to the top, perfect. We're going to turn slightly to one side and hinge towards that toe. Again, hinging forward to keeping that chest up and open. Back to the top, turn into the opposite side, hinge the body, keep that bum down. Back to the top. Hinging that body forward now, keeping them elbows right up. Lift those toes, take hold of the legs and give yourself an extra little pull. Really good. From here, the elbow is going to tuck into the inside of the leg. You're going to bring this other arm back. So the idea here isn't we're not pushing across here, we're pushing this elbow back and really opening up. So you want to look up past that elbow if you can, and should feel a stretch all the way up this side. Bring it to the opposite side, elbow tucks into the leg. This other one is pushing back, and we're going to try and look up past it. And now my favourite part, we're going to scoop across. Scoop and hit and open. When we do the kids class, we all shout out our favourite ice creams at this part because we're making a nice big ice cream scoop. So Ellie, I think yours was bubblegum. Scoop it across and open it right up, elbow pushes back. Give me one more here. Elbow pushes back. Bring it back up to the top. One final hinge forward, keeping that chest up and open. And then last little position, feet are away from you. So going to bring them together. They're quite far away, don't bring them in too close. And you're just going to round everything off. So you're going to round the shoulders off, round the neck off. Try to relax everything. Give the neck a wiggle here. A little look side to side.